What's good, guys? Saints Venny here, bringing you my number 6 in the world FUT champs highlights. As I promised, I'll be giving you rewards, custom tactics, and also obviously the highlights, what you guys are coming here for. Just to give you a little proof, obviously, just verification that we did get 6th in the world when we get into this. Leaderboards, Walking Globe 6 to 8, 6th in the world. Fairly close to actually the top 5. If we played maybe a couple more on Friday, we definitely would have got top 5. But yeah. 6th in the world, that was the highlights you will be seeing. The highlights you will be seeing, though, due to there being an update, Champs channel is not working, as you'll see it on the screen right now. I've just had to take the first 10 to 12 games from my stream from when I was playing on Xbox. I didn't stream the rest of it, so you're only seeing like the end part, the start of the weekend league instead of the end part where I played the top 100 players and the sweaty players, which is a bit upsetting because I did play some really good players, some crazy teams, and that would have been unreal to show you guys. But yeah, as I said, 6th in the world, FUT champs highlights. This is the team that I used. It's basically, when you watch these highlights, it is literally the R9 and Neymar show. Just a little bit of a disclaimer though, as you can tell, there's like all sorts have gone wrong basically here. Was me doing this intro. Champ channel's not working obviously, so I can't get the better games for you guys. And also I forgot to change the screen when I did the voiceover part to it. So what you'll be seeing for the highlights is the face cam and the stream overlay from the stream, and then obviously my voice speaking over it, giving you sort of a talk through basically what's going on with my channel and just basically the gameplay. But yeah, if you're new around here, or even if you're not new around here and you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscription button, hit the bell, helps the channel grow a lot. So let's get into the highlights while you guys have clicked the video. Right guys, as you will see here now is the teams what we're coming up against, and then obviously the goals, what's happened in the game. I just clipped like I think about 30 seconds, some of them are a little bit longer than others, just to show you sort of how I won the ball back and how I've approached the attack and so on. So yeah, first weekend league back. I think I had like a 2-week break after the overload ball slide break update happened. I actually took a break from the game because I felt like the update wasn't what I wanted to see, so it actually brought frustration to me. So I thought, let me just take a step away from the game and come back with a better mindset, and that's what I've done. Due to the competitive season, well, actually let's get into this and what's going to be happening very soon around this channel and just for me in general. The competitive season has been cut short due to the virus what's been going around, and as you can imagine, as a pro FIFA player, that has a toll into what my sort of season looks like and what my concentration should be. So now I obviously, before I was just thinking, okay, let me just be a pro FIFA player and I'll do the content stuff on the side here and there. I'll put my rewards up and stuff. That first of all isn't enough for me. I should be doing more than that anyway in general, but now because of the virus popping out and it going crazy, I've actually decided that I'm going to go basically full content until the next FIFA, or until the next competitive stuff has been announced. Obviously we don't actually know how long that's going to be, so I thought, let me put my focus onto this. I'm going to be trying to upload 2 times a day minimum. Every day there'll be an upload on my second channel, which is Call of Duty. If you guys want to watch it, the new Warzone, any other game I play, if I play with some people on stream or something, I'll put the content up on there. If you can't make the stream, trying to stream at least 7 hours a day, and also try and bring you guys the FIFA video of some sort. I just need to figure out what I want to actually bring to the channel, because it's quite hard to be consistent when the game is the way it is and what actually I can actually show you guys. I've thought about drafts, I've thought about SBCs, I've thought about highlights, champs. You know, I've got the basic set, which is the highlights, the rewards, and some like formation tips. But there's only so much I can go on about. So if you guys let me know what you guys want to see, squad builders, what else is there? Squad builders, draft to glories, road to glories, whatever it may be. Just let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see everything live though, it is streamed on my Twitch, which will be also in the description. It's twitch.tv/saintsvenny. If you didn't know, you don't want to go down to the description. Come hang out with me. I play Warzone, I play FIFA, all depends what I'm doing. I'm trying to do the icon swap grind at the moment. It's terrible in Division 1, especially when you get them people who are using their sweaty team and actually trying to win the game and not actually have a bit of fun with it, especially when you got the icon swap team. But Apart from that, you know, we're trying to have fun with it. As I said, 6 to 7 hours is literally the minimum. I put like nearly 60 hours in since last Wednesday. So a week I've put 60 hours in. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with this content sort of grind. So yeah, expect a lot more content to be coming flying out this channel. As I said, I'm close to 5k. My aim is now to try and achieve 10k on this channel before FIFA 21. So if you guys can help with that, that'd be awesome. But let's get into the gameplay and sort of explain what's going on. As you guys will see, I actually you might not be able to tell straight away, but I'm actually not using overload ball slide at all due to the stamina reduce. I just feel like with the players I've got Neymar and R9 up front. If I have overload ball slide on, these two will be out of the game within 20 minutes to go. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, but stamina doesn't really have too much of an issue for me. But for me, I'm not. I'd rather just have my players at the full stamina, you know. And are quite consistent, and I can play without overload ball slide. Overload ball slide just made the game a lot easier for me, and I actually think the way they've nerfed it kind of was the right idea, but it wasn't executed well enough. I think it needed to be a lot more severe with how deadly they produce the stamina. It should be something you add in the last 5 minutes of the game instead of like you can just flick it on and off and be fine with it. But yeah, so you'll see a lot of high press, a lot of just attacking football. And you'll see just different things. Actually, I forgot to mention when I was going on about the content stuff. I'm actually going to be doing a past/present Southampton team this weekend. I think on PlayStation. Have a bit of fun with it. If you guys want to see challenges in Weekend League, let me know. I've got my PlayStation account now where I can have some fun with it. And what I'll do, my Xbox will be my sweaty one where I try and achieve top 100, and then my PlayStation, I'll do challenges for you guys so you guys can like see me maybe use a 100k team for 1 weekend, or million team, or a past and present Southampton team, past and present Real Madrid team, whatever it may be. Just let me know what you guys want to see. But yeah, going into the gameplay, as I said at the start of the video, it was literally the Neymar R9 show. Like you'll see Mane and Mbappe get on the score sheet, but let's be real, like it's R9. Like all this meta is, I've noticed, is you put it into your cam/striker and you scoop turn out, or you do a skill out, Elastico, or whatever it may be, and you're through. Like you just need to shoot, and it's a crazy meta what it is playing at. It's I think without overload ball slide, because I would say like this week I didn't actually notice too many people using overload, and it was actually quite fun. I wouldn't say fun, but it was easier to play because not so many people was using it. I just see though within this first 10 to 12 games, we were just getting rage quits. And as I said, I'm disappointed that the Champs channel's not working, because that actually had some really good games in there. A lot of tight games, a lot of good games against other top 100 players. So I was actually hoping to put it in, but you know, we have to go with the situation we got. I'm glad that I did stream it, otherwise you guys would have been seeing PS4 gameplays where I only got 22 and 2. So I don't know, but that definitely wouldn't have been worth showing you guys. But yeah, luckily we got these highlights to show you. Anything else interesting happening? I'm just trying to think before we actually just dive into. Look at this. Look at that finish by R9, by the way. Crazy finish. Lovely little build-up play. I don't think there's anything else too crucial just to mention, apart from got the 2 channels going now. Loads more content coming. I've said this numerous of times when I've done highlights. Oh yeah, I'm going to be trying to bring out a load more content, and actually I never did. I was very late. I wouldn't say, was I lazy? Yeah, I was lazy. Like I needed to do more. As you see here, this guy didn't actually want to play, so he just carried on scoring here and there, but not too many. I think it went like sometimes he came back and on him, then we would play. As you see here, he swapped and then he came to press, so we went and scored. But yeah, I've always said like, yeah, I'm going to be doing loads more content. Give me ideas. But I never really followed through with it. And it's because at times I didn't really know what my channel wants to see, what I want to bring out, and I think I'm just going to upload what I think is best and what I'm enjoying to play, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. I've got a Draft of Glory going on stream as well, so if you guys want to see that live come through, I will probably make that stuff into a video of some sort. I'm just not too sure how, and I don't know how interested people would be regarding it, because there's some things on my channel what do really well, and there's some things what don't do well, and I'm interested to see how draft does for basically my channel. Hopefully it does well, because me and draft is literally like, it's like, I don't know, two peas in a pod. I think that's the saying, you know, they go like two peas in a pod. But as I said there, boys, it's just the R9 and Neymar show. I know this guy was messing about with the last few minutes, and I was just scoring goals for the sake of scoring. But I'm pretty sure this weekend, probably about 90% of my goals are R9 and Neymar, and then the other 10% is Mbappe and Mane, and I think De Ligt got himself on the score sheet with a header. And De Ligt team of the year, by the way. I'm kind of confused, because I used him at an event, at a pro event, which I made in Atlanta, and I used him and he was good there, but I didn't trust him. I don't know why I didn't trust him, but I thought, you know what, let me, with no restrictions now, and I can just have fun with my team, let me bring in Team of the Year De Ligt with Van Dijk and see how good he is. And he is phenomenal. He's at the start, I was like, his pace is a little bit of an issue, because he's quite a slow starter in the sense of how he runs. I think acceleration is lower than his sprint speed, but once he gets going, he's unbelievable. He's like a tank. He's very similar to how Van Dijk is. So yeah, he was unreal to use. As you see, like, this is what I'm saying though. All the play, Neymar, Ronaldo, and then I might play it off to the Vinicius or Mane. I actually brought in Vinicius, and I actually didn't say, as you might have seen in the earlier highlights, it was started with Mbappe, but we brought in Venny Jr. just because of chemistry reasons, and it made everyone work. So that was obviously unreal. That pass, you got to do the extra pass here and there. You got to spice things up. As you see, though, as I said, first 10, 12 games were like either a rage within first 2 goals, or the guys would stay and get absolutely slapped. And that was as simple as that. PlayStation, though, if you want to see me struggle, I don't know why. Me and the PlayStation controller, I played on PlayStation for years. I don't know, it's like the way I move on it isn't the same as how I can move an Xbox, people on Xbox, which is strange, because you would think it's FIFA at the end of the day, you should be able to, swap over quite easily. As you see, that's like a little bit of a signature move there. You'll see that a couple of times. What I do, I play it into my Neymar or my R9, I take a touch one way, so it looks like I'm just going to go and take a touch and shoot, and then I'll actually drag back it the other way. As you see, this guy stopped, moved his keeper out of the way, made it 7. I think we stopped at 7 for that guy. Let me just see how close we're going. We've still got 4 minutes. Jesus Christ, and I'm absolutely knackered. I'll try and do these one take. Maybe I need to cut up some videos here and there with my voice and whatnot. This guy actually had a decent team though. Del P, Baby Bala, like he's got his team's good, but it's like very SVC based. I can tell you like the baby icon SVC and stuff. But you'll probably just be seeing 2 goals in the game now and a rage quit. I think I had a period, because I think I was 6-7-0, and I was getting bored of FIFA, because I just finished my 8, I think maybe 10 games on PlayStation, or maybe 8 games on PlayStation. I was like, you know what, let me stop at like 6-7, and then I'll go and play some Call of Duty. I was waiting for my mate to come back though and let me know he was actually going to be ready to play, and he didn't reply for a while. So I was like, okay, let me just get through some games real quick. I think actually I say a while. It literally took 20 minutes, and within that 20 minutes, I think we got 4 or 5 wins, and that just shot my games up real quick. And actually on Fridays for that, it's actually quite crucial, because that ups your skill rating, and that's why we actually got 6th in the world today. But yeah. Here, Zidane into Mane, unbelievable through ball. I think his players should lock on there. He's been very unfortunate there, like his Van Dijk not locking on. But I've seen that a few times. That actually happened to me in one of the Foothead Cup finals against Olito. You actually read the pass perfect, but with how the game is, sometimes it just doesn't, read like it doesn't lock on, which is strange. It should always lock on. That should never be an issue of actually. If you've done it manually, like it should lock on. But I bet you, if he wasn't on Van Dijk and the game was doing that, he would have locked on, and I probably wouldn't even got through with Mane. But yeah, we got some easy teams. I'll be real as well. I should mention that. Like, even though I was saying to you, I got a couple quits, like bang, bang, bang. A lot of them were weaker teams. I'll be real. I would say my first 5 games had a lot stronger teams than they did in the last 5 games in these highlights. What you'll see in the actual obviously games, I I couldn't believe the teams I was seeing in my actual weekend league as the last 20 games went through. I was seeing God team after God team after God team, and it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Like, I'll be real, I couldn't believe it. They had better teams than me, and I've been competing all year and getting like top 100 and stuff, and like they're random people who I've never heard of, and they've got like Team of the Year Messi's, Team of the Year Mbappe's, Hullets and stuff, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, who are you? And they've actually got a little bit about them as well, you know. I think with this game, you can be fairly decent with just the way you can play. I was getting frustrated against some kid. I'm actually upset that I couldn't even show you that. There was one guy who was just holding the ball basically all game, and it put me to tilt. I'll be real, it put me to tilt, and I luckily won. I think I beat him on pens. He literally, he basically played for pens. It was 2-2 in the game, and he just tried to frustrate me through the whole thing, and I was livid. I think it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and but I said to myself, like, if this goes to pens, I'm definitely winning it, because I'm pretty confident when it comes to penalties. So I think he didn't score. I think he scored 1 and I scored 4. So, you know, like, you can go to pens with me if you want, but I'm telling you, like, I'm confident in pens. So you made the wrong decision here. We're coming to the last minute though of the video. I would assume this is probably the last highlights you guys are going to see. Let me know what you want to see in the highlight videos in the future, how you want it to work, what content you want to see on my channels, even on my second channel. If you've got something you want me to do, just let me know and I can bring that to you guys. But as I said, this is coming to an end. You'll see a crazy goal to finish it off with Neymar. I'm not sure if it's this one right here. I actually can't remember. I think it is. Oh, is it? I'm not actually too sure. But it is. It is. Give it into Neymar. No, yeah. Is it that? I'm not too sure. I think we've got one more coming from Neymar. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I know this has been a little bit here and there on video, but I can obviously keep improving whilst we go through. Here's Neymar though. Bit of skill. Last dedicated, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow loads.